Hey, Jeremy here with Buffalo Modular. It's a balmy 15 degrees out here at Lake Chautauqua, and middle of winter. We're setting a house, building a house. This is a house site where there was a fire, and this is a rebuild. And so a lot of people ask, hey, can I fit a new build, certainly a modular, in a tight building site? This here, we've got a fairly narrow laneway, and you can see the houses are right up against each other on this lakefront property, and we have no problem getting the modular in. And so this house is a 4-box, 2-story, 2,400 square feet, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, delivered and set in the low 140s, $140 a square foot range. And they label the boxes A, B, C, D. We're setting the D box, which is the third box, the first box on the second story. And so the first floor is set. The 2 boxes are set down. The first box for the second story is coming in now. We just rigged it up, and you can see the roof system it's a hinge roof system, and so it's folded flat for shipping. The eaves will flip down, and the main body of the roof will flip up, and then there's another piece that will flip over. And it's a unique Simpson folding truss bracket system that they use for these trusses. We're getting it up. Usually it's about a 5-person set crew. We've got a couple other people managing some other things on the site. So the 2 boxes on the first floor are set. The jack posts are down the middle of it. It's on a crawl space because we're so close to the lake. There's a very high water table here at this particular site, and so we want it to be above the water table, not to disturb it at all. You can do some of the siding off-site on the eave side for the second floor typically if you're going to do a band along the ceiling floor section. If you're going to do that band like an AZEC band, then you can come down into that, come up into that. That'll be your meeting point. Otherwise, typically, if you're going to just do the whole thing continuous, usually you wouldn't do that second floor. You wouldn't side that second floor off-site. You would just do the first floor.
It's freaking cold out here. It's amazing how close they can get with the crane to these to poles and lines and stuff and other houses. So you can see on the bottom of this box, you can see all the rough plumbing and water lines and stuff coming in. And so on the first floor, there will be access panels to be able to access those points where your on-site plumber is going to be able to finish those plumbing connections on site. And then the drywall guy is going to come in and patch those those spots on the ceiling of the first floor. But it's amazing how close you can get in sites like this. Here, interestingly enough, is another site-built home right between these 2 other homes as well. And this modular home is going to be up today, and roof probably finished up tomorrow. I mean, it's an incredible process to watch how quickly you can finish a home out with the modular process. So you just heard from Jeremy a little bit, but we are out here on set day of this house. It's a 2-story home, beautiful home. We're here with the owners. Just based on where we're at for the set, we'll probably do the QC inspect in a couple days, come back through and be able to do a thorough inspect with the owners, checking all sorts of pieces, cabinet doors, making sure all the ship loose materials are here as expected, things like that, and kind of going through with a fine-tooth comb to make sure everything is right. Anything that's not, we'll make note of those things, whether it's a credit that needs to come back, or a material that needs to be ordered, or something that us or the factory is going to come back out and take care of for you. Whatever the case may be, we're going to go through and inspect all those details with you and for you to make sure everything is exactly as you're looking for it to be on your new home. You can see here they're feeding the electrical lines through to go all the way down into the cross connects on this house. So you can see them doing that right now. They're feeding all these lines through. Well, maybe you can't. I can see them. So the house is fully wired coming out from the factory. The only things that need to be done on site for electric within the living space of the house is any junction boxes are usually, you know, for things like ceiling fans and chandeliers, pendant lights, that sort of thing. Those things you just need to put your light fixture in. You know, exterior lanterns would need to be put on. You know, depending on the factory, maybe they're shipped loose with the house, maybe not. And then electrician needs to come through, make the final cross connects between the sections of the home, and then also needs to hang the panel box in the basement. This one's a crawl space. Hang the panel box in the basement, and you know, run any lines in that crawl space basement that you're looking to do for outlets and lights and things like that. You can see transport carrier is picking up the these big long carriers here. You can see he's over here hooking up, picking those up. This transport carrier will be moved so they can get the other box in here and finish setting this house today. I don't know if I mentioned, it's really freaking cold out here. The wind off the lake, off this frozen lake, is it's killing me, man. I gotta put my hand in my pocket because I can't stand it.